He reports.
Paul Merges Jr. had his life senselessly and brutally crushed out of him by a 5,500-pound missile being driven by that man, the defendant, Pablo Cruz.
And with that, the assistant district attorney painted Pablo Cruz as a man who was out of control, driving recklessly and drunk along Central Ave at more than 90 miles per hour when he made a turn onto Manning Boulevard and hit Paul Merges Jr., who was riding his bike.
After Paul's body struck the hood of the truck, after Paul's head slammed into the windshield of the truck, the defendant didn't stop. He chose to keep driving even though Paul Merges Jr., his legs got entangled into that ladder rack. The defendant chose to keep driving even though Paul's body was slumped over the passenger side of that truck, facing into the truck. The defendant never stopped.
He allegedly drove for another 20 minutes into Rotterdam before being surrounded by police and dragged out of the truck.
This moment on the night or early morning hours in question is indeed tragic. There's no question about that.
But what Cruz's defense team does deny is that he was indifferent to human life that night. Instead, attorney Mike Feit tried to shift the jury's focus to the victim.
These events occurred sometime around 1 o'clock in the morning in November. You will find from the testimony of the doctor who performed the autopsy of Mr. Merges that his blood alcohol content was more than twice the level that's the threshold for driving while intoxicated.
He said his client was scared, initially not realizing the unmarked car behind him was a police officer, and then panicking when a full pursuit ensued.
All right, we're told opening statements wrapped up about lunchtime. The first witness was on the stand for most of the rest of the day. He is the officer with the Albany County Sheriff's Department who first tried to pull over Cruz and pursued him through the entire situation. Testimony will continue tomorrow morning. We'll, of course, keep you posted on that.